everyone, I'm Aveline. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So, before I get started talking about this build, I just quickly want to remind you guys that I'm currently running a giveaway. All you gotta do to join the giveaway is scroll down to the description box or the pinned comment and click on the link to download Disney Emoji Blitz. Then hit level 20 and take a screenshot when you hit level 20. Send it to me in a DM on Twitter or Instagram. And if you're already level 20, you can still join the giveaway. All you gotta do then is take a before and after screenshot of yourself gaining 5 levels. So if you're level 20, you take a screenshot, then get to level 25, take another screenshot, and then send both of the screenshots to me in a DM on Twitter or Instagram. So it's super easy, it's open worldwide, console players are also included, and cottage living is also up for grabs. And there'll be 2 winners, by the way. They will be announced over on the community tab on the 30th. So if you decided to join, definitely keep an eye on there. And also on your DMs, of course, because I'll be contacting you through DMs first, just so you know. But yeah, super easy to join, so I wish you all good luck. And also, as a disclaimer, the link in the description box and also the one in the pinned comment works as a creator code, so all money that you spend in-game actually helps support me and the channel. And that is all. I wish you all the best of luck. And yeah, let's talk about this build. So we are building a tiny house in, I almost called it Jungle Adventure, I mean Selvadorada. I didn't build this as a tiny house, as in it's not the right LUT type, and that is because I knew that I was going to be playing around with platforms quite a lot, as you can see, both on the bottom floor, but also the roof is made out of platforms as well. Platforms still count as tiles, so unfortunately, I could not make this under 64 tiles because of that. However, the interior of this house is really, really small, so I dare still call it a tiny house, although if you download it, you will not get the benefits of a tiny house. Just wanted to point that out. And also, just bear with me later on when I try to figure out the landscaping. Honestly, I don't even remember the last time I built a house in Selvadorada. I think it was possibly on one of my very painful evenings when I was recovering from having my wisdom teeth removed, which was September last year. The last day of September last year, so it probably was October, to be honest. And it's August now, so it's a while ago. It's like 10 months. But I just really felt like building something not necessarily super jungle adventure-y, but a little bit more on the modern side, and then just have it surrounded by trees, because as I've said multiple times, like if you've watched my videos for a while, you would know I like the foresty area of Windenburg for this reason. I like to build more modern houses surrounded by woods. Woods? That was a weird way to pronounce that. Anyway, so I just wanted to switch up my surroundings a little bit, and instead of building a more modern looking house surrounded by forests and trees and stuff in Windenburg, I would do it in Selvadorada instead, because I kind of tend to overlook this world a little bit. So that is basically what we're doing today. It's only for 2 sims. No, actually, unless the scoot over trick works for you, it might only be for 1 sim. For me, it never worked. I don't know. Or it might have worked one time like 4 years ago. I don't remember. But it doesn't work for me anymore, so this house is only for 1 sim. But if the scoot over trick works for you, if you don't know what the scoot over trick is, it's basically you can have your sim lie down on the bed, and then if another sim wants to get in the bed, but only one side is available, the other sim that's already in the bed will scoot over. It works for some people, it doesn't work for me personally, but congratulations to those of you who it works for, but it doesn't work for me. So unless that trick works for you, this house will only be for 1 sim because the bed is all pushed up towards the wall. It's just the way that I worked this time. I was insisting on making sure that they also had a living room area, so although it is in the same room as the bed, I did kind of close it off a little bit at least with a wall divider. It's not really closed off, I know, but there's a wall divider, so I suppose there's a little bit of privacy. But yeah, it's just, it's a very small house, so I made do with the place that I had to make do with, and I hope you guys will like it. I went for a color scheme that I like quite a lot, which is this like darker warm brown, and then also just white and beige as well. And then I also, for the living room here, or the bedroom, whatever you want to call this room, I also added mint. And I know that it's a little bit, I wasn't planning on adding any color, but then I don't know, I just felt like doing it because first of all, I love the color. I would have loved to be able to use something a little bit more sagey instead, to be honest, but we don't have a wallpaper that color. That exact tone of green we don't have. All the greens that are with the base game, all the base game wallpapers, the very solid color ones, the greens are a little bit too saturated for my liking. I'm actually not the biggest fan of green as a color. I know it's totally ironic because I have so many plants. My apartment is actually quite green, but the furniture is all black, gray, and white, but I have a lot of green around because I just have a lot of plants. But I don't actually like the color green, so I don't use it that much. And the wallpapers from base game, the ones that come in a lot of different colors, are just the wrong tones of green. So I went with one that was from Spot instead, but it's a little bit more on the minty side. So I would have wanted to go for something a little bit more sagey. If you don't know what that color looks like, look it up on Google. It's lovely. I like that color quite a lot. And yeah, but I wasn't supposed to introduce any colors to this interior. I did anyway, so you know. And as for the style, we are definitely going for, I don't really know what to call it. I sounded so secure, like so confident for a second. We're maybe going for something a little bit on the modern side, maybe. If you guys know, let me know. It's definitely a bit more on the sleek side, so it's not really full on rustic, but I would say it's a bit on the modern side. Let me know. I feel like the coffee table, the couch, the dining chairs in here are definitely on the modern side, but correct me if I'm wrong. Please educate me. I would love to know. I don't mean that in a sarcastic way, by the way. Just in case it sounded sarcastic right there. I did not mean that. Just let me know. And when I say modern, I don't mean mid-century modern. I mean more like Scandi modern. So, but anyway, yeah, the kitchen, I wanted to go for counters that I barely ever use. I forgot where these ones are from, to be honest. Where are they from? Oh no, Cool Kitchen Pack? No, it's not those. Is it though? Maybe it is. It might be. I don't remember. But I love this swatch though, because it has the perfect color combination with the brown countertop and then the white cupboards. One of the doors are white. But, and you probably saw it just before, I tried to use one of the modular pieces from Dream Home Decorator because I wanted there to be a bit of like a hallway cupboard, if you will, where they can keep like, I almost said scarves and gloves, but we're in Selvadorada. Why would they keep those in there? But anyway, other stuff, I suppose. Sun hats, sunscreen, I don't know. But maybe even umbrellas, because I suppose it would rain a little bit here, I think, maybe. I don't really know the climate that well. Never been to a place that looks like Selvadorada. So, but I feel like it could be rainy a little bit. Correct me if I'm wrong again. However, the color, the white of the cupboard that I was trying to use, the modular piece, was screaming white, and the counters, sorry, were not. So this is why I don't do full white interiors, because the whites just don't match in the game. It's so weird. Some are like super screaming white, and then others are just kind of gray white, and it's a little bit strange, but it is what it is. So I went with a shelf solution instead, and I hope it looks okay to you guys. There's a couple of books on there. We got some shoes on the floor, some boxes on the top shelf and stuff, so it just adds a little bit more clutter. And speaking of clutter, I actually wanted this house to be minimalistic, but I just can't do it. I can't do it, guys. I can't do minimalistic. It feels like it's not finished. I don't know what well, it's lack of clutter. It just feels like a very cold home. It feels like a showroom. Yeah, it doesn't really feel like a home. When there's no clutter, where are the memories? Where are the books? Where are the hobbies? You know, it just feels wrong to me, so I can't do it. I tried for a second, but then I gave up pretty quickly. You know, it's fine. I tried though, okay? The original plan was to turn this into a minimalistic, luxurious kind of house, and then I would say it's still on the more luxurious side, but it's definitely not minimalistic anymore. So sorry about that, but I did try. And I did give them a jacuzzi for the patio, actually. I never use jacuzzis or hot tubs, whatever you want to call them, in The Sims. I just never, I never use them, literally never. So I think I have maybe like 5 builds or something with hot tubs. Stop calling them jacuzzis. Hot tubs. But we're in Selvadorada. The weather is probably nice when it's not raining. I don't know, there's no snow, so it's a lot hot tub weather. We got hot tub weather. They needed a hot tub, also because I did not want to place down a pool. It didn't feel like it would fit here, and they needed to be able to sit outside in water. I just feel like it'd be nice to sit here, unless there are lots of mosquitoes. Maybe in that case, not so nice. I don't know. But they have a hot tub. I'm actually slightly proud of myself for placing down a hot tub. I just want to point that out. I never use hot tubs, so super excited for that. And then we got a little bit of landscaping. I placed down some trees at the back of the house. I was desperately trying not to overdo it here at the front. I probably ended up overdoing it, but I tried to not overdo it. So I also found that there's a nice mixture between that like big green piece of, I don't know what it is, piece of plant, whatever, and if you mix it with the grass, it actually looks really nice. Both are from Jungle Adventure, by the way. I only used plants from Jungle Adventure, and then one, just with the exception of one base game plant, but that's because it's actually used quite a lot in the surrounding landscaping. Whenever you're in doubt when doing landscaping, look at the surroundings. So just look at how the landscaping is done, like what plants they're using for the surrounding landscaping. That always helps me out whenever I'm insecure about something when landscaping. For example, in Oasis Springs, I don't know what to do. I just look at the surroundings and I try to go for the same plants that they've used for the surroundings. I don't know how to phrase that. But anyway, we are at the end of the video, so I'm gonna be wrapping up this voiceover now. If you like this build, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And if you want the tray files, they can be found on my Patreon, which will be linked to in the description box down below, so definitely go check it out. And again, if you want to join the giveaway, scroll back to the start of the video where I explain how you can join. Should be super easy. I wish you all the best of luck, and yeah. If you like Roblox videos, check out my Roblox channel, and if you like lifestyle videos such as vlogs or videos where people talk about books, check out my lifestyle channel. Both of those will be found on my link tree, which is linked to in the description box down below. And that is all I got for you guys today, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye! Being so damn naive, it only hurts. I'm so tired of love songs, life never turns out the way they do. I've been trying for so long, looking for someone who wants me to. I've heard every cliche there is, and none of them make sense. I'm so tired of love songs, I'm sick and tired of love songs. I'm so tired of you. Looking back on how I used to be, I always thought that love was made for me. Oh well, I was just as blue